Time now for Going for the Green, presented by DraftKings Sportsbook, as we examine this field of 70 and identify player value for you. We do it with the expertise of Ben Everill, senior writer for GolfBet, who joins us. Adam Scott, one of 4 sponsor invites this week, Benny, making his 16th career tournament start. And hey, listen, the odds are shifting a little bit on the Aussie for anyone considering him as their outright winner. I know you are.
Yeah, happy Valentine's Day, Swanee, to all the lovers out there and everyone back at home, and a special one out there to my beautiful Mrs. Janelle. But yeah, let's find some love for you on the DraftKings Sportsbook, and we're talking Adam Scott. Plenty of people have loved his swing over the years, and I love it here at Riviera. 2-time winner, 2-time runner-up, and 5 other top 15s. Saw him out here yesterday, absolutely striping it. I know he wants to make the most of being in the signature event this week on that sponsor's invite. Moving into 2,800, plenty of people on him. I'm one of them.
Adam Scott, much like Riviera, vintage and evergreen, right? There is a strong California contingency here this week. Benny, those guys certainly hold a lot of value. Players like Colin Morikawa, Max Homa, Patrick Cantlay as well. I know you've got your eye on Xander Schauffele for a top 10 prop this week.
Xander played with Adam Scott in a little match against Max Homa and Patrick Cantlay yesterday, and Scotty and Xander were striping it and absolutely giving it to those other 2 over the opening 5 holes. That's what helps me look to Xander for a top 10. He's had a few of those already this year, and whether they've been backdoor or not, they have cashed. I think that he's going to be in the mix this week here at Riviera Country Club. He's had quite a few top 15s in the past here. He's very comfortable, much like Adam Scott. Absolutely get on the X-Man. He's going to make a move up this leaderboard for sure.
Okay, let's keep the California theme going here with Cantlay. There is a head-to-head proposition available in the opening round with Cantlay versus Jordan Spieth and Tom Kim. What do you like?
When I saw those tee times, it definitely jumped out at me. As you said, Patrick Cantlay, another California boy, played down the road here at UCLA quite extensively, had plenty of rounds here, and has been very consistent when he's been here at the Genesis Invitational. He roughly gets around 67, 68 for most of his first rounds, whereas Jordan Spieth, we know, he can be a little erratic. Sure, he can put a low one out there, but he can also put a high one out there. And if the rough is a little wet in the early stages of the rounds, that could be a problem for Jordan Spieth. As for Tom Kim, hasn't quite been the player we've expected early in this season. So yes, the plus 140 on Patrick Cantlay looks pretty juicy to me.
Well, I would imagine people watching the tournament this week, Benny, are going to want a little action on Tiger Woods, perhaps, to stay engaged. It's understandable. What are the markets offering with Tiger, by the way?
Yeah, Tiger, Tiger, Tiger. It's all Tiger, isn't it, when we get here? And how cool is it to see him back? Look, 130 to 1 to win this thing. And actually, 5% of the bets so far from DraftKings Sportsbook are on Tiger to win. I can't be an advocate for that. Look, it's going to be rusty. Obviously, he's never actually won here, despite playing here many times. But as you mentioned, Swanee, plenty of smaller markets are out there. One did catch my eye. You can get Tiger at plus 160 to win the first hole in his first round against Justin Thomas and Gary Woodland. Now, let me throw this at you. Justin Thomas, 29 under on that hole in 32 career rounds. So that's going to be a hard thing for Tiger to do. But his last 12 rounds here on that first hole, 14 under par for Tiger Woods. So maybe he can get this thing kicked off. Maybe he can get an early roar for the crowds that will definitely be here, and will be the kickstart we need into a huge Genesis Invitational. That is great information from Ben Everill, senior writer for GolfBet. Thanks for the time, Ben. Good to see you. Have a great week out there. Will do, mate. DraftKings Sportsbook is an official sports betting partner of the PGA Tour. And this week, all customers can add plus 300 on any golfer to win the Genesis Invitational. Download the app and use the promo code RANGE when you sign up. DraftKings Sportsbook, the crown is yours. Okay, time now for Let It Fly, presented by DraftKings Sportsbook. That's exactly what we will do. We heard from Ben Everill a little bit earlier in the show. We'll put the guys on the spot. We'll check in with Graham on the range as well. We'll start with Steve. What you got this week? Well, Swanee, I really like the 2-pick parlay of Sam Burns and Max Homa. Now, Max Homa, I'm picking him as a top 20 guy this week. Really, I like him. He hasn't played his greatest golf this year, but as a past champion here back in 2021, Max Homa, I really feel like he'll finish in the top 20. Sam Burns, top 10. He has been a top 10 machine recently. Sam Burns, his game is on
on point right now. And what I really like about both of these players, and what you need around Riviera, is a ball that moves left to right, that bullet fade, and both those guys hit that very well.
Plus 414, tasty value there as well. Jay, got your eye on a three-legger this week?
Oh, I went for value all right, let me tell you. I like match betting, group betting. So I went with Charlie Hoffman, chalk last week, lost in a playoff, although Bo Hostler in the group with Ben Griffin. Bo Hostler is a favorite in that group. Then next I went with Cam Young. I think he's going to win soon, maybe this week. And he is the favorite with Cam Davis and Adam Hadwin. And the last one, because of the left to right ball striking, I went for Matt Kuchar, and that is a big number there. You got to love those three. All three hit 1944.
Couple of really experienced players there, and Cameron Young, who's only getting a look at Riviera for maybe the second time. Because of the star power in the field, Graham Dillette, there's a lot of chalk out there. What do you have to say about that?
Well, I found some good value as well. You look at this golf course, it's all about pure ball striking. You cannot fake it around here. So I went with two of the best ball strikers in the field. Victor Hovland and Colin Morikawa to parlay to top 10 each. I mean, I think come Sunday afternoon, you got to expect both these guys to be in the hunt. So pretty good value at plus 550 on that one as well.
All right, Graham. Thank you, my man. Jay, Steve, thank you guys as well. You're all set. That's all the information that the guys are serving up to you. And we can also tell you that DraftKings Sportsbook is an official sports betting partner of the PGA Tour. This week, new customers can deposit $5 and get a no-sweat bet up to $1,000 in bonus bets if your first bet loses. Download the app. Use the promo code RANGE when you sign up. DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours.